Hey everybody, welcome to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin, and this is Madness. There's no other name for it, really. It's a black-red Madness deck. I call it Mardu Madness because we have Lingering Souls, but this hand's pretty iffy because we'd have the Crypt Breaker on one. If we drew land, this hand would be great. And even if we didn't, it turns out when you play Madness cards, you can just discard to hand size, but we'd be able to play Big Game Hunter. But I'm going to go ahead and mulligan this one. Yeah. This hand's definitely not very good in comparison, but I'm going to keep it. So the plan is to play things like Call the Bloodline and Zombie Infestation, and then discard all our sweet Madness cards like, well, Lingering Souls isn't a Madness card, but it's great to have in your graveyard. Things like Squee, definitely getting rid of that. Things like Squee, things like Big Game Hunter, all kinds of crazy cards. We have Ruthless Sniper in the deck, the thing that when you cycle or discard a card, you can pay 1 mana to put a counter on something. This deck got 8th at the Magic Online Modern Challenge, which is that's a real tournament online. So that's a really impressive accomplishment for it to top 8. So I had to give it a shot. So Tenshi was a person who played the list. I've copied the 75 exactly, even though, man, I didn't ever think I would still have a Call the Bloodline in a Modern tournament, but here we are. So we do. All right. So I guess we're on this plan here. We don't have a lot going on, that's for sure, but when you have cards that work with Zombie Infestation, it's actually just a really nice source of recurring board state. You know, you play against something like Combo, it's going to get kind of rough for you, but this can grind out a lot of the Tier 1 decks right now. You know, you tax Walking Ballista really hard. Like I played Grixis Death Shadow earlier with this deck, and I just crushed it. They just couldn't handle me recurring things over and over again. Literally just Gravedigger. I was just discarding Grave Scrabbler, Madness in out for 2 mana, returning Crypt Breaker to my hand and casting it. And that was just too much for my opponent to deal with. I was just blocking Giant Death Shadow every turn. And he couldn't stop me from winning. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and pitch both basic lanes. We don't really ever need more than 3 to play. So we may as well start the beatdown. And then we'll play this old Call the Bloodline, which is a real nice Madness outlet. Really good against aggressive decks. And nice art. Alright. Swamps, get out of here. Zombie beatdown begins. Ooh. What do you say? What do you say, Liliana of the Veil? That's a pretty nice one. We're going to be hellbent on turn 3. It turns out this is probably the best Madness Enabler in Modern because it's pretty much just one of the best cards in Modern. Alright, well, this old Zombie Beatdown begins. I have no idea why this is the Zombie token Magic Online chooses. I don't get to choose what Zombie token I use, but whatever. Oh my gosh, Burning Fatal Push the Zombie token, I love it. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and cast Liliana of the Veil. Now, as you see, we're a black-red deck, but the reality is there's not any... It's really a mono-black deck. We have Blood Moons in the sideboard, and the Squeeze we're just discarding anyway, so there's no reason to use Blood Crypt. And I call it Mardu Madness because we have Lingering Souls. I mean, it's sort of a 3-color deck-ish. I mean, it has cards of 3 colors in it, but realistically, we're only playing black cards and have the red splash for Blood Moon. But, you know, whatever works. Mardu Madness has a nice alliteration. That nothing else does, so, you know. Now, the downside to Zombie Infestation, as opposed to Call the Bloodline being in play, is that, you know, with Call the Bloodline in play, we could have every turn, our opponent's on some sort of blue-black control, okay. Every turn we could have made a 1-1 and then plus Liliana, whereas in this circumstance, we cannot do that, but it looks like we're minusing Liliana this. Well, what do you say? Say, this turn we're minusing Liliana anyways to kill Jace. And now we can play Call the Bloodline. So I guess it works. We're in business to start making a 1-1 lifelinker every turn. And if things go sideways later, we can Zombie Infestation, like if we start drawing Squeeze or something. Yeah, our opponent is going to be on the back foot here against Liliana, especially not having anything there. Now he can bounce it. So this is actually he's got Cryptic Command up. So I'm just going to plus this because the worst thing would happen is if I do this, but then plus Liliana, ability goes on the stack and a cryptic command bounces Liliana, we just get completely blown out. So obviously not going to do that. So we're sort of locking ourselves into Liliana here. Okay. But we're taxing our opponent obviously at the same time. So he might go for the cryptic command bounce play here. It's coming at some point. We know that. All right. Expert. Cleverly played around it. I did. It would have been quite unfortunate if that had happened. All right. This is almost certainly going to get countered. I'll draw a card. Ooh, that's a good one. Not yet, but it is a good one. I guess he unlocked us. Yeah, okay, this isn't going to resolve. That's fine. He's got 3 cards in hand. We don't have any creatures in our graveyard, unfortunately. What? Demonic Pact. What? Mind blown. I thought we were playing the fun deck. Huh, that's a land, huh? Well, I guess we can make a zombie. Maybe our opponent won't have any way to give it to us. This doesn't feel great. I think we're gonna get demonic pacted. Make me discard 2 cards. See if I care. Oh, he's gonna draw 2. All right, I guess that makes sense. I think we might get demonic pacted here. I won't lie. I wonder how he gives it to us. Uh-oh. It's a lot of demonic packs. Okay, so the only way I can madness this out is a zombie infestation, so that's fine. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Something about playing against 2 demonic packs does not strike me as gonna be good for us. You may return. Okay, so I have to choose something, but I don't have to return it. Is that how it works? I do not wish to return your Jace to your hand. Well, I got some zombies, but I don't think we're beating 2 demonic packs. Oh, we found a squee though. That's a nice one. Still don't know how we're gonna beat these demonic packs. Maybe he'll lose the game. Maybe he'll just lose the game. All right, so he's gonna kill our Grave Scrabbler and draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's a lot of value. I mean, we're getting some value with the squee. You know, we're not getting value. In fact, if we were just trying to grind this game out, I actually wouldn't even hate the position we're in. The fact that we're going to, at some point, have some sort of demonic pack donated to us does not make me feel very good. Ooh, Serum Vision's number 4 over there, I think. But hey, you know what, man? I'm going to have me some 1/1 life-linking vampires. Vampire night creatures. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Well, now I get to get a zombie infestation token. I mean, he can just like cryptic command to bounce the pack too, in which case it's just pure value for him, and it probably punishes him to an extent against aggressive decks. But then again, even I guess he could just deal damage to a creature or player and gain 4. Maybe demonic pack's just like secretly modern tech that's insane. He's certainly killing the crap out of our board. All right, we have to discard 2 cards, huh? I'd like to discard these 2. Okay, well, if our opponent can't... He's got 6 cards in hand. If one of them doesn't either bounce this demonic pact or donate it to us or whatever, he's going to die. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, we got cat pacted. What is this? 2016 standard? No. I've been completely outjanked. Oh my gosh. This must be how Saffron Olive feels all the time. Cat, Pact, you lose the game. This isn't fair. This is modern. This is not Eldritch Moon standard. You can't do this to me. It's not right. I guess you know what? I can't even blame him for being confused because we're playing Shadows over Innistrad Unlimited cards. So whatever. I guess we died. Yeah, we'll lose the game, man. I'll give it to you. I'm not even going to concede. I'll lose the game. I did it. Oh my gosh. See, it said he won. Really should have just said you lose. Oh, that was a disaster. All right, let's play Thoughtseize. What just happened to us? All right, I mean, Thoughtseize, Blood Moons, and Collective Brutalities are probably good. Pariah is probably not. He doesn't have many things we need to discard. These snipers are pretty bad. Honestly, most of our decks are kind of bad against Cat Pact. I don't know if he's flashing stuff. Well, he's got Jaces. I guess Spell Bombs are probably fine. Fatal Push is fine. Dark Blast seems bad. Okay, so we're at 62 right now. I guess the other Lingering Souls is probably good. The Big Game Hunters probably do nothing. Alright, so is this good? I don't think this matters. I mean, this is probably better than the other Big Game Hunter, which I don't think will do anything at all. So, alright, we'll give this a shot. Cat Pact in Modern. I don't know. I don't know. It's an alternate reality we're living in right now, where I'm playing Call the Bloodline against Cat Pact. This hand's sweet for what it's worth. So I guess we'll see what happens here. My opponent in chat, I said, well then, when we got Cat Pacted, and he goes, I swear the kitty just needs a good home. I will provide it with that home. I will accept your gifts of a kitty. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we're going to be on the plate. I say this hand's good. And it obviously is not bad, right? The issue is we don't have interaction with what his deck is doing. But it is just sort of a good hand as much as what passes for a good hand with our deck is we can Crypt Breaker into Zombie Infestation. Into turn after that may honestly probably depending on what our hand looks like then just dump stuff to make a zombie and draw a card immediately and then start trying to go off here. Go off, by the way. Just that I don't know if our deck really goes off, but I guess I've played a match, where we have double Squee and Zombie Infestation. That's about as going off as it gets. All right, Thoughtseized. You know what? Not that actually that good against us. Now it might prevent us from making drawing a card next turn like we want, but ooh, I like it. It absolutely will prevent us from doing that because I'm not pitching this Blood Moon or this Blood Crypt. Well, yeah, we would have to have all 4 cards in our hand to try it, which might have been a consideration. All right, JC. I don't actually know if Blood Moon's good against them, but I think it's probably pretty decent. All right, get the Blood Moon out here. Should be fine for us. We have double black. I might have to discard these just because we're not getting any value out of the Grave Scrabbler right now. And we just need to make zombies? Maybe that's wrong, though. No, I don't think I'm doing it. I think I'm going to use the Crypt Breaker ability in my next turn. We just have to go slow here and hope that the Zombie Infestation, or sorry, the Blood Moon buys us time. We are, probably significantly slowing him down, so we have that going for us. Now he's playing Grixis, so he's going to have colors, but we've cut him off of black, which means he should have a difficult time interacting with our board for now. And it's double black to cast Demonic Pact. Yeah, and you can see he discarded it because of that. He does have another island, though. But yeah, we'll just untap. We'll discard a card to Cryptbreaker to make a zombie. Depending on what we draw, we can then... Oh, well, we have to tap this, so no, we won't be able to. Okay, so we'll just pass. Yeah, we have to tap the Cryptbreaker to discard the card to make a zombie. So there's no way to have 3 untapped zombies here. We're going very, very slow, but we are setting up an engine once we get going with the Cryptbreaker. He gets a flip Jace here, which is pretty annoying, but... And he can flash back something. He's got islands, but he has no black mana. Okay, sure. Cryptbreaker gets -2. I accept. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead and pitch this Blood Moon we're not going to need, and we got a zombie. Now I get to untap. Perfect. Okay, so... I think we let Jace be here. So it's whether or not we want to draw a card or whether we want to attack Jace. He's got Cryptic Command up. Which means I think attacking is a bad idea. I think we're going to need to draw a card. We might die to Jace. We might just be a little too slow here. Bounce our Blood Moon, draw a card. I guess that's fine. I guess I could have attacked with the zombie. Yeah, I mean, I guess I still could have because of the Grave Scrabbler, but... If he just bounces our Cryptbreaker there on our combat or something, because also Jace could take a hit, so it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, now he's going to Thoughtseize away our Blood Moon. Which is fine for him. Okay, so now this is where we Zombie Infestation, discard these 2. Well, yeah, so yeah, it doesn't matter here, right? So I can discard the Blood Moon. I can discard 3 of the cards in my hand this turn. Or I can cast this, and either way the payoff is a zombie. So kind of doesn't matter. So I'll at least make him feel bad by whiffing with his Thoughtseize. Which is also important so that we just have raw cards. Alright, we'll cast this. Won't be able to get any value out of it, unfortunately, in terms of its Grave-Dig ability, but we are filling up the board. And he had to minus Jace this turn, so we'll be able to draw a card at the end of the turn, and then attack Jace, hopefully for lethal. See, I guess I could have swung with this zombie, but it opens us up to getting blown out by like Cryptic on, just taking the hit and then Cryptic on Cryptbreaker or something. Yeah, there's another Grave Scrabbler. Now we'll discard the 2 Bloodstained Mires. Okay. Alright, this time I'm sending this team. I think 3 of them send. No, I'm going to send the team at Jace. We just have to get Jace off the table. And because we drew the Grave Scrabbler, I can discard it and I can draw at the end of his turn with the Zombie Infestation and Grave Scrabbler and Cryptbreaker. Alright, Jace is gone. Even if our opponent has Pact at this point, it's going to be several turns before he can kill us. He actually doesn't even have red mana. Kalitas, though. Well, that's a pretty good one. Oh, man. And here comes the mana to kill our Crypt Breaker. Actually, exiling our stuff is so very relevant. Oh no. Oh, it's a Jace. Okay. I mean, not that that's good for us, right? But it's not as bad as it could be. We have to find an answer to Cletus, and I don't think we have very much of it. Alright, well, we'll cast this. Sure, I'll target his Jace, but I will not return it to his hand. Interesting, you can grave dig anybody's creatures. Alright, so now we will tap our zombie team, draw a card, and that card was garbage. Squee, huh? Okay, so we have all the value, but really we need like a Liliana or something here. Double Squee, huh? Okay. That's not the worst thing ever. The problem is if when he just has removal for our Crypt Breaker, everything we're doing sort of goes to hell. And he can flip Jace next turn and be able to do like a million different things. So I could draw some more right now. I guess that's fine in case we hit Liliana. Because we obviously can't attack. Nihil Spellbomb, huh? Okay. Not unhappy to draw that at all. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to pop it now to get his Jace. Now his Jace becomes much, much worse. I can pay the black to draw. Okay, well, we drew a dud, but that's fine. I think I can get away with playing a land here. Okay, well, we can make a zombie. I guess we maybe cost ourselves a card draw this way. Because I'm not making 2 zombies. Maybe we didn't need that 4th land. Not sure. We have lots of card drawing. We actually are not terribly far from trying to overrun him. The problem is just we basically die if he removes our Crypt Breaker. Ooh, it's an aggressive attack. This can't be good for us. I assume this means Damnation or something is coming out. At least he can't flip Jace into Damnation. Interesting, okay. Well, he's just going to pass, but... Yeah, I think maybe I should have just discarded that land and made another zombie and drawn another card. He's got Cryptic to tap our team down, that's what this is. He sees the value. He sees the double squee value. So actually something like Damnation is exactly... Oh, disallow. Okay, whatever. Sure, we're down. We're down a zombie. Alright. Yes. And yes, please. And we drew another swamp. Okay. Do I just attack with the team? Well, he's got... Oh, he actually doesn't have Cryptic up, though. I guess I attack with the team. This is such an odd attack with that Kalitas. Okay. What's happening here? This can't be good for me. So he's currently taking 14? Okay, he's just going to... Or taking 12, I guess. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't necessarily expect it to go like that. It's probably good for us, though. He must just have nothing over there. Yeah, maybe messing up his Jace really might have messed up his plan. Yeah, that Spellbomb was a nice inclusion. I'm glad we sideboarded like that. Now we get to make 2 zombies and draw a card at the end of the turn. Yep, and he's not even able to flip Jace here, so he's just digging for an answer. That Cletus attack was very odd. I understand... Well, I mean, maybe I don't understand the attack, but... I mean, we can just go around it if he doesn't have removal. He needs removal for Crypt Breaker. That's what this game hinges on right now. But even then, it may not be enough, because he took that giant hit. We probably can just overrun with zombies at that point anyways. He can get his own zombie, of course, but... I mean, we're making 2 zombies this turn. Basically 2 zombies every turn because of the Crypt Breaker drawing. Demonic Pact not going to save him here. 5 mana for Dark Petition. Now I think we're getting Damnationed. But we actually just win through Damnation, if that's what happens. Oh, and he doesn't have Spell Mastery, so he actually... Oh, that Nihil Spellbomb was so good, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, and I guess we don't get to see what he gets here. You didn't get the mana. Okay. See if we get disallowed here. Ah, we did it. Okay. We got to get a game 3 though. Oh man, that was very interesting. This does not kill Kalidas at all. Dark Blast does not kill Kalidas. Ruthless Sniper would very slowly kill Kalidas. Or Jace, I guess. Is this better than something? I like the Collective Brutalities to kill Jace and get him. I think Sniper might be... No, Pariah is actually pretty good. It's one of our outs to Kalidas. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get another one in there. And cut a... Call the Bloodline, I think. Don't think Madness Outlets are our problem here. I think this is probably fine. Sniper is... Like, it's not the worst. There's some worlds in which we can kill a Jace on turn 3 or something, but on the draw especially, I think probably not. Whereas this is an out to Kalidas. Okay, we could also just make a bunch of things and then Driven to Despair him. Okay, well, let's try not to get Cat Pact. We killed him with Zombie Infestation tokens one game, and he killed us with Cat Pact one game. So we'll see what happens this time around. Okay. I guess this is... You know, I'm going to mulligan, I think. This is one of those, it's like, this is a playable hand. We can play Call the Bloodline, and then on turn 3, discard Lingering Souls and flash it back. And hey, we have 3 things, but we could also just get this Thoughtseize, and then our hand doesn't do anything. Well, this is the danger, but I have to keep it. Okay, good. There's a lane on top. I mean, this hand's real sweet if we don't get Thoughtseized or whatever. If we just get to start with the Zombie Infestations immediately. I think what we're learning here is how powerful Crypt Breaker is in Modern, and we're definitely getting Thoughtseized. All these cards are... It's nice when we have the Zombie Infest... Oh, we took the Liliana. Okay. Well, let's hope if we can resolve Zombie Infestation and make a zombie every turn, that beats his fair game plan. It doesn't beat us getting Cat Pacted, but we're getting Duressed. Maybe he'll take Lingering Souls. Maybe he'll think that we're hiding white mana in there somewhere. Okay, he did not. Never lucky. Okay, I guess we'll Thoughtseize him. Gosh, if we just... Ooh, gross. I guess we have to take the Jace. If we just drawn that last turn, then we could have Thoughtseized his Duress and result our Zombie Infestation. Okay, so now we're in a situation where neither of our hands do anything. He has Damnation, Harmless Offering, Disallow. And we have Hardcast Squee, Goblin Nabob. As I always dreamed of doing, I'm hardcasting Squee. I think it's probably worth it. I don't know. We gotta do something, right? And we have other cards to discard? I don't know. It's pressure, right? As a matter of fact, I'm just going to play the other one. You know what? It looks like a joke. And I mean, to be honest, it's very unlikely to matter. Oh, they're legendary. Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever, right? So we have a blocker. I was just saying, we're hitting for 2. I've never had this card in play, so forgive me for not thinking about it being legendary. The idea was, hey, we're going to we're gonna hit him for 2 a turn and at least make them do something. Oh, we do Zombie Infestation though. He's gonna disallow it. It'll probably be the first Zombie Infestation to ever be disallowed in history. Oh, look at that damage though. Got him. Got him, coach. Alright, there's no way he can let this resolve because we just start winning the game if it does. You know, it's funny. I said madness outlets wouldn't be our problem this game, and we've had 2 zombie infestations ripped from our. Oh god, he drew cryptic. That's bad. Yeah, we cut that one call of bloodlines. We didn't think it'd be a problem. Not that we've drawn what we decided in over it, but all right. So we still know his hand to be harmless offering, disallowed damnation, and one unknown. So we just need to draw. Just need to draw well. That's all. By the way, this deck, I'm now even more confident after playing this game. And I was really on the fence when I started recording with this, whether I wanted to keep the deck list entirely as the 75 was, or whether I wanted to, to make any adjustments or whatever to it. Because clearly we should have a Godless Shrine in this deck so we can hard cast the Lingering Souls in situations like this. All right, let's try Liliana. It's not going to resolve. All right, there's a disallow. You got to get him out of his hand, though. Squee, Goblin Bob, still doing the Lord's work over there, putting him down to 10. Is that good? Do we have creatures in here? There are no creatures in here. Okay, well, we're in hardcast Grave Scrabbler mode. To force the damnation or something. Weird game of Modern. The other option was to do nothing, have 5 cards in our hand, and work on this really, really long-term plan of discarding Lingering Souls to hand size. But hey, this is a 3-turn clock, so this is what we're doing. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, he has Harmless Offering. Oh no, here comes the Pact. Rip. He drew out of it before we did. Yeah, this game is pretty. If there's a Godless Shrine in our deck, we can't lose this game. I think we would have won. Ooh, right on time. And he's just gonna use this to shoot our Crypt Breaker, but what can you do? Just a turn too late here, I think. Not a zombie, are you? Nope. Yep. So we're learning some stuff about the deck. Like I said, I was really torn whether or not I wanted to change. Deals it to me. Just wants to. I feel like you should have taken the Crypt Breaker. Oh, I guess you're just damnation anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, imagine this game if we had been able to cast a Lingering Souls a million turns ago. But for anyone interested in building this deck at home, it is a lesson learned, right? There's certainly something you can take from this, which is, one, if you're going to put Lingering Souls in your deck, I don't care if the plan is to discard it, have some way to cast it from the front end, but also don't get Cat Pacted. I mean, that's just maybe like good life advice, is to not get Demonic Pact Harmless Offering. It's just a thought. I don't know. It's just something I've been sort of working on here. You know, if I was to think like, sort of rules to live by in Modern, that would be one of them, I think. What is this? Torrential Gearhulk. Come on, that's not even fun. Not even fair. Cryptic. What is this? Alright, so, I think we're going to have one turn to rip a Thoughtseize here. Bounce our land, sure. So there is good news. Oop, we're still in combat. All right, team, there is some good news here, okay? Stick with me. Stick with me while I get this land out. There is some good news in our future, and that is that our opponent... Oh, what is this? You're not going to let us squee? You come let me squee, man. Thank you. All right. The good news is that our opponent is going to be forced to allow us to discard cards, so we're finally going to be able to cast this Lingering Souls. You see, we did it. It's like we're winning now. We have a turn to rip a Thoughtseize here. Okay. Alright, well, rip our... Oh, our Squee! Our little Squee! No, the Squee! Please don't let me get cat pacted again. Please, game. I've never used... Oh, it's giving it to us now. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, this was the turn. It does. We don't even get a draw. This was the turn we needed the draw. No. 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 It's not like this. Not like this. Oh. I lose the game. I lose the game. Oh. Alright. We've been done in. Done in by the kitties again. That's pretty good flavor for Amonkhet, though, right? All right, because cat's Egypt, it's a thing. All right, well, good game. That is, I don't know. I don't even know that we're playing Magic when the match of Modern we just played was me playing Squee and got Zombie Infestation against him playing Demonic Pact and Harmless Offering. I don't know what world of Modern this is that we live in, but man, I love it. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.